Hello, my name is Douglas Shamlin. I started a company called Clean Homes back in 2006. It was actually just a concept back then because I was sitting in my home one day and I realized that for 30 years while I'm paying off a mortgage, I was going to have a few $100,000 in energy bills. Well, I looked at that and I thought, gee, what are my kids going to have to pay after 30 years? So I looked at their 30 years and it was in the millions. And so I asked myself, what good parent, good father would leave this to their children if he could do something about it? So that's what I did. I started looking at my energy bills. I looked at energy bills over the past 30, 40 years, and I realized that energy prices always go up. And I thought to myself, gee, if I could come up with a way to build a house that would have 50% lower energy bills and cost about the same, I think I'd be where I want to be. And I think that other people might want to have something like this. So that was the idea, the light bulb that came over my head. So I started doing some research. I did about 10,000 hours of research over the course of 3 years. I was employed by the Navy at the time, and I realized that building a energy efficient home powered with solar energy was not that difficult. The challenge was, how do I make it affordable? And so in 2009, we took our spec to a local custom builder who agreed to build to our spec, and we predicted a 75% reduction of energy bills with modeling software that we had developed. And to our surprise, the home ended up with about 80% lower energy bills in the first year. So the key to what we're doing is that we've developed a new building spec that eliminates 50 to 60% of the energy use of a home. And then we also include enough solar energy to supply 50 to 80% of the remaining energy that we could not eliminate with science. And so the net result is a 75 to 92% reduction of energy bills. Now, admittedly, when we first started, it did cost more. But now in 2012, 2013, we have the ability to do this and be able to sell this to the market at the same competitive prices our non-green, non-clean builders. And so what I'm looking for is an opportunity to build a model spec home. It's going to take some cash. The bank will provide the rest of the financing, typically 20-80%. And our ability to build a model home would showcase to the public what we're doing, something that's affordable, attractive, and hassle-free. And the key to what we're doing, again, is showing people, consumers, that they don't have to change anything that they're doing. The home is just built better, and it's going to save them money. Hundreds of thousands, literally millions of dollars over the life of the home. And now that a lot of people say, well, Douglas, I can't afford, or I'm not looking for a new home. What can you do to my existing home? We actually have a program we call Renew. So you can get a new clean home or Renew clean home, and we can take your existing home and restore it to our spec, depending on what the needs are for that particular house. And now you have the opportunity to save 75 to 92% on your energy bills. We're so confident of what we're doing that we plan to offer a 50% lower energy bill guarantee based on the energy code for that state. And so that's what we're doing, and I'm looking for an opportunity to build clean homes for all of America.